The path to self-discovery is a series of failures and constant letdowns, and you have to just keep getting back up and just know that that's just part of the process. Trying to figure out how you're going to pave your way through life, what path you're going to lead. It's a process of breaking down the armor that you have built up over the years. It beats you down. But that's only so that you can be renewed and reborn, because the old has to be beaten out of you, I guess. You can see it that way. I swear to God, I feel like I'm not made to do anything. Everything I try to do, it just ends up not being for me. My background is music, but I'm coming to grips with the fact that, or with the possibility, with the reality that I am not a creative person. I swear to God, every fucking time I try to make a video, some bullshit happens. I can't stand it. I just want to be alone for half an hour, able to speak my mind clearly without having something going on, someone showing up or something happening. The process of doing I've tried a lot of things, and the process of doing anything creative has always been agonizing for me. And I can't tell you how hard that is, because I have potential in what I do, the things that I do. But it's just so, I have to force myself to do it. And the process is just hard for me. It's hard. And in the past year, I've had a constant struggle with trying to figure out if it's just that I'm lazy, or if it's just that it's not for me. I don't know. And I've kind of concluded that I'm just not meant to do anything. I don't know whether to continue with the creative route or not. When I look at what I'm able to do, where I'm always in the flow state, where it's easy for me and I'm not forcing myself, it's always things that are not creative. It's always habits, routines, diets, work, like labor, menial tasks, stuff that is straightforward. When it comes to having to use my creativity and my imagination, even this fucking channel, it's like I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't know what to say. And the hard part for me is that, like I said, I am good at the creative stuff when I force myself to do it. But there's gonna always be that feeling of not working hard enough or not being disciplined enough, because it's like going against the way that I am. It's very hard for me to be creative and to come up with things. It's basically agonizing. But when I do create something, it's decent. But it could always be better, and it would be better if I was able to flow. If the process was enjoyable, then I would be doing it all the time, and I would be much better than I am now. And I don't know if that's because I haven't found my niche or my thing, but I don't think that it's supposed to be this hard. I think for naturally creative people, they're not going through this type of struggle that I'm going through. So it leaves me feeling very stuck and like hopeless, because I never feel like I'm using my time as much as I should be, or as well as I should be. And there's a lot of suffering. The process of discovering yourself is basically, for me at least, it's literally day to day, where one day I have inspiration and I have an idea or something goes well and I feel like I've broken through and I have the answer, and then the literal next day is hopelessness and failure and disappointment, because I haven't been able to, everything I try it doesn't work. Everything. Every angle I try. I'm in this like purgatory where I know I have too much potential to be just working a normal job, and I'm also chemically not capable of doing that because I don't work well in a lot of environments. So I should be like a creative person, and I should be a person who forges their own path, but I'm not. So I'm like a middle person that just kind of doesn't fit anywhere. And the only constant thing that doesn't change is just the feeling of wasting time and time slipping by. That's why I have hope in this channel, but at the same time, it's stressful because I don't know, I feel like I don't have much to offer. Sometimes I just wish that I could just like drift away and not have to exist. But at the same time, this process, as I keep going, I keep learning new things about myself. Like, for example, this whole creative thing, coming to grips with the fact that I might not be able to create or be like a complete self-reliant path maker, you know. It's just a step in the right direction. And I might find out that that's not true and that I am a creative person, but I think that if that's the case, the way that I approach it will be different now. Maybe if I find something that's more hybrid. Hybrid in the sense that instead of trying to come up with something out of nothing, maybe there's some in-between thing. But then there's always this feeling that like any idea I have, there's like a million people doing it right now. If I think it's a good idea, it's almost like the universe shows me people who are already doing it and they're already successful and they've been doing it and they had that idea before me. I just want to be self-sufficient. I want to be free. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to give up. And I definitely see the 9-to-5 as giving up. Because in this day and age, it's basically a dead end. I think, on a positive note, any suffering that I endure. It makes me stronger. It makes me more, it creates more desire. And through it, I find out what matters most to me. And that's what this process is. It's a process that we all go through. I'm sick of being stagnant. I'm sick of being unsuccessful. I'm sick of being in the same place, physically and mentally. I'm ready for change. I desperately need to know what's best for me, what works for me. I need to chase that flow state. For me, it's not about drive. I know my hormones are in check. I know my blood is in check. You know, there's a group of people that would see my struggles and say that it's because that, you know, oh, it's because you need more testosterone, or you need more this or that. It's like my levels are good. Like my testosterone's like 700 or something. It's not that. It's because I have drive. It's doing things that don't match my strengths or the way that I work. And it's frustrating when you've been doing something long enough that you get good at it, and then you kind of figure out that it's just not for you. It's not sustainable. It's not something that you can do for life, for your work, for your income, for your survival. I just want to feel like I am needed. I want to feel like I can provide something. I want to feel fulfilled. I want to feel good at something that I enjoy doing. Like I want to feel capable. And even though I'm decent at something or a few things or whatever, the process of doing those things is so hard for me to do. I know it's not sustainable. And that's very frustrating. It makes me feel like I'm at square one. I want you to know that if you're going through something similar, if what I say resonates with you in some sort of way, and you can relate to it, just know that you're not the only one that's experiencing this struggle, this fight, and that you shouldn't give up. Because I think that a lot of people, I think that this is natural for a lot of people. Not everyone. Some people, it's the people that are lucky that make us feel like there's something wrong with us. It's the people that it's like they figured out what they want to do really early and it just came naturally to them. And I think that it makes people like me and you feel like there's something wrong with us because whatever we did first didn't work out, or it's not working. And maybe we're just not working hard enough, or we're just not trying. But I don't think that's the case. I know myself, and I know that I'm a hardworking person. I'm hardworking in other areas. I have passion, and I have drive, and I have discipline. But that doesn't mean that I can force myself to do something that doesn't work for me. I just want to be free. I want to be free from uncertainty. I want to have my purpose. I want to be comforted by my certainty in what I do. I want to be able to do something every day that is worthwhile and that gives me freedom financially and spiritually. You can do anything to make money, but I need to find the thing that I enjoy doing. Come on, man. Fucking hell. I do feel like it's possible that I can help other people, even though I'm not in a position where I'm like completely whole and satisfied. I do think that I think one of my strengths is that I'm able to fix things. People in my own life, I'm able to see their problems and point out exactly what they need to do. And maybe that's my calling. Who knows? I never thought that I would be like a therapeutic type person, but I do have some things to say. And I feel like if you give me your problems, I think that I can point you in the right direction. So I want to create a time where I am able to talk to you and I want someone to, I want to try, I want to try to see if I can be of help. My first idea was to stream every morning, at 6, but I did that a couple times, but I feel like that's not as helpful as maybe other things. I'm gonna put that on the back burner for now. I think it might be more worth my time or more helpful to other people if I stream at a certain time where people are more available, and we can just talk rather than it be something to like help you get up in the morning or something, like, because I don't have anything to talk about in the morning. So yeah, I just want to figure it out. I just want to figure this thing out. I want to know that what I'm doing is worthwhile and sustainable, because I need to break free from my situation and be self-sufficient.